Renegade Immortal Episode 107 Advanced Preview. In the Purple Division, currently the strongest in combat prowess and possessing mid-stage Ascendant Realm power, Chun Dao appears at Tian Yunzi's birthday. Wang Lin ultimately misses out on the title of Heavenly Fate Disciple. The old and cunning Tian Yunzi schemes against Wang Lin officially begin. He bestows upon Wang Lin one of the most powerful life-saving techniques, the slaughtering immortal art. After Lin Tianhu appeared at the Heavenly Fate sect with tens of thousands of disciples, a farce that Tian Yunzi ended with the sealing. The competition for the titled Heavenly Fate Disciple of the Heavenly Fate sect officially reaches its climax. Among the divisions, aside from the Yellow and Purple divisions, the other 5 divisions have their fixed candidate. In the Yellow division, because most, including the eldest senior brother who once held the Heavenly Fate title, have forfeited, they all withdraw. So the spot for the Yellow division is won by a man named Kun Pang without a fight. This makes Wang Lin realize that this so-called titled disciple competition is perhaps not as simple as he imagined. As for the Purple division, only Bai Wei and Wang Lin remain, along with Zhao Jimei. However, at the very beginning of the match, Bai Wei is the first to withdraw. As for the battle between Wang Lin and 4th senior sister Zhao Xinmang, this fight might have been difficult when Wang Lin was at the early soul formation stage. It might have been quite tricky, but now that Wang Lin has reached the mid-soul formation stage, coupled with his many treasures and the 3 divine abilities his master taught him, as well as the God-slaying chariot, defeating his 4th senior sister is perhaps no longer a difficult task. Furthermore, since Zhao Xinmang had previously helped Zhao Xingsha deal with Wang Lin, she felt a sense of guilt, and she had no interest in this titled Heavenly Fate Disciple matter anyway. Therefore, after their exchange of blows was over, Zhao Xinmang voluntarily conceded. However, just as everyone thought Wang Lin would be the titled disciple of the Purple Division this time, the 6th disciple of the Purple Division, Chun Dao, managed to return 100 years ago when he was competing with Sun Yan for the title of Heavenly Fate Disciple. He left the mountain to train after his defeat. Now, he has reached the mid-stage of the Ascendant Realm. When Chun Dao learned that Sun Yan was missing and that the one competing with him now was to replace Sun Yan's position, the newly joined 7th disciple of the Purple Division, Wang Lin, he scoffed at the idea, because in his eyes, Wang Lin's mid-soul formation cultivation not only made him unworthy to compete for the title, but he was also not qualified to be his 7th junior brother. Hearing this, Wang Lin was enraged. Initially, Wang Lin had no confidence in a duel with an Ascendant expert and planned to give up. But this 6th senior brother Qin Dao was so arrogant. Wang Lin could be beaten to death, but how could he be scared to death? At the start of the battle, Wang Lin went all out, unleashing his celestial sword and the giant demon ancestor's great axe. But all these attacks were easily dodged by the mid-stage Ascendant Chun Dao. After all, the power gap between them was just too vast. Later, Wang Lin simply broke the seal on the God-slaying chariot and released the thunder. Instantly, a heaven-shaking roar resounded throughout the entire Heavenly Fate sect. Facing this beast, Chun Dao knew he couldn't defeat it in a short time. Therefore, after dodging the Thunder Beast's attack, he charged towards Wang Lin. Wang Lin immediately unleashed his life and death domain, and he used the one Situ Nan had taught him. Among his 3 killer moves, the divine ability known as the Underworld Emperor's Edict. Although this technique was also imitated by Saitu from a low-grade celestial art, its power was infinitely close to a low-grade celestial art. When the 2 attacks collided, Chun Dao's figure was forced back several steps. As for Wang Lin, he was sent flying hundreds of feet, coughing up blood. Clearly, with his current strength, facing an Ascendant mid-stage expert, he had no hope of winning. Therefore, Wang Lin decisively conceded. But in this battle, Wang Lin, though defeated, had earned his honor. After all, with his mid-soul formation cultivation, he fought several rounds with an Ascendant expert. Such strength was not to be underestimated. After this, everyone on planet Tianyan and its surrounding forces knew that the Heavenly Fate sect had a powerful 7th disciple named Wang Lin, and Chun Dao, towards the 7th junior brother Wang Lin, also gradually began to acknowledge and respect him. At this point, Tian Yunzi's birthday banquet concluded with Chun Dao winning the title of Heavenly Fate Disciple for the Purple Division, drawing to a close. As for Wang Lin, he was formally accepted by Tian Yunzi as a disciple. What's interesting here is that when Tian Yunzi asked Wang Lin if he was willing to join his Heavenly Fate sect and never betray the sect, Wang Lin replied, "As long as Master and the sect do not fail me, I, Wang Lin, will never fail the Heavenly Fate sect in this life." This response caused an imperceptible glint in Tian Yunzi's eyes. It was this very statement that became the foreshadowing for Tian Yunzi's later betrayal of Wang Lin, leading to Wang Lin's departure departure from the sect, and as a formal disciple, Tianyunzi would bestow upon them a corresponding divine art. Thus, Wang Lin was taken by Tianyunzi to a place called the Snowy Mountain of the Immortal Slaying Land. This place has a suppressive effect on one's cultivation. Every step taken is extremely difficult, but as long as Wang Lin, while his performance there could satisfy Tianyunzi, he would be granted an even more powerful divine ability. And the previous Sun Yun had taken 26 steps in this immortal slaying land. As for Wang Lin, relying on his life and death domain, he forcefully took 27 steps within it. This achievement, Tianyunzi was naturally quite satisfied. Therefore, unlike Zhao Xingxia, Zhao Xinming, and others who were given by Tianyunzi, compared to the forbidden arts he gifted them, Wang Lin was taken by Tianyunzi to a strange space. He could choose any he wished. Here, there were 3,600 of Tianyunzi's avatars. Each one had mastered a divine ability. For example, Zhao Xinmeng's teleportation and Zhou Wan's forbidden art, the immortal devil body. While Wang Lin was choosing here, he encountered an avatar that was unlike the other 3,600. A gray-robed Tianyunzi, and when he saw the life and death domain that Wang Lin possessed, he gifted him a technique called the slaughtering immortal art. This art uses slaughter to condense imprints of life surrounding oneself to form a defensive barrier. If cultivated to mastery, condensing billions of imprints, even if planet Tianyun collapsed, one could remain unharmed. However, what Wang Lin didn't know was that, although this technique was powerful, if cultivated to a certain degree, he would be corrupted by, thus becoming a target for Tianyunzi to devour. As for why this gray robe, Tianyunzi taught it to him, it was because Sun Yun, who was devoured by Tianyunzi 100 years ago, had also cultivated this slaughtering immortal art. So, all of it was just part of Tianyunzi's scheme against Wang Lin. Later, after Wang Lin emerged from the secret realm, he asked about the gray robe Tianyunzi, wondering who he was. Although Tianyunzi stated that it was his second origin soul cultivated when he was at the yin-yang stage, the second origin soul he cultivated, Wang Lin didn't fully believe him, because ever since the banquet, when the disciples shunned the title of Heavenly Fate Disciple, avoiding it at all costs, Wang Lin had already become wary of Tianyunzi. After this, Tianyunzi also gifted Wang Lin a ring to serve as a life-saving treasure. This item could withstand a full-powered blow from a late-stage ascendant cultivator. Right now, Wang Lin was deeply aware that in the Heavenly Fate sect, the scheming was extremely severe. Coupled with Tianyunzi's unpredictability, he proposed to leave the mountain to gain some experience. After all, finding a quiet environment to increase his strength was of the utmost importance. Tianyunzi did not object to this. Instead, he reminded Wang Lin that in 3 months, the demon spirit land in the East Sea would be open. He must not be late. And as a core disciple of the Heavenly Fate sect, leaving the mountain for training also meant serving as an envoy. Around planet Tianyun, there were 5 affiliated level 6 cultivation planets. Wang Lin's destination was the Purple Heart planet, the only level 6 cultivation country. It was ruled by the Zhuanyuan sect. The sect master, Zhuanming's strength had already reached the ascendant realm. The young sect master Su Lushan had the same strength as Wang Lin, also at the mid-soul formation stage. And now, due to Wang Lin's widespread fame and his status as an envoy, it made the young sect master Su Lushan and the many disciples of the Zhuanyuan sect give him an extremely warm welcome the moment he arrived on the planet. They welcomed him with great enthusiasm. After this, under their enthusiastic arrangements, Wang Lin became the envoy to the level 5 cultivation country of Linyu. The elder with the highest cultivation here had already half a foot in the ascendant realm, but Wang Lin's status did not permit him to show the slightest arrogance. After all, this was a direct disciple of the great Tianyunzi. After this, Wang Lin remained in the Tongshan Tower, peacefully cultivating in seclusion and studying the so-called slaughtering immortal art.